Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to the Live in 5 show, where we have been living life for 10 years. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Kat. 3 missing American female teenagers are arrested.
Yesterday it was a little cloudy. Will the cloudy weather continue? We'll find out in a second.
And an upset loss for the Lakers. And also Kobe Bryant broke a record. I'll tell you everything up next.
In the new movie Paddington, a talking bear goes to London, England in search for a family.
A 6-pound gold nugget was found in rugged mountains outside of San Francisco.
Syrian rebels are bribing citizens of Afghanistan to help them fight in the army.
We'll be right back with that and more on the other side of the break.
Good morning, children. I'm Mr. Campos.
And I am Miss Gigi. Some of you may recognize us, but we wanted to take this special time on Life in 5 to formally introduce ourselves.
We're one of the 4 Tetzlaff counseling interns that are here to support and encourage you, in addition to staff and teachers.
This morning on Life in 5, we are going to talk about Veterans Day.
What it is, how we can participate, and as a veteran myself, I'm happy to tell you about this special day. Veterans Day is a day we reserve for taking special time and effort to acknowledge and honor those who served or have served in our military. Veterans Day is on the 11th of November, and the school is putting together a Pride Board to honor and thank veterans and current military service members.
You may be thinking, what is a Pride Board? A Pride Board can be created and used to represent a pride and dignity we have towards our school or even sports team.
To show our pride in veterans, the staff has created a Pride Board that is open to everyone for showing special items such as pictures and drawings.
If you would like to share a photo or a drawing of someone special to you who has served or is currently serving in the military, bring a copy of a photo or a picture in an envelope with your name on it to the back office. We look forward to a wonderful Veterans Day.
Welcome back.
It's time for the Tetzlaff play-by-play. Yesterday, a very special ceremony took place at the Cerritos Library to recognize Veterans Day. Live in 5 reporter Raz has that story.
Good morning, Tetzlaff children. This is Raz reporting from the Veterans Day ceremony in Cerritos Civic Center. Let's see what it's all about. Veterans Day is to celebrate the soldiers who defended our country. It honors all veterans, both the dead and living. November 11th of each year is the day that we ensure veterans know that we deeply appreciate the sacrifices they have made in their lives to keep our country free. Why did you come to the Veterans Day ceremony?
Because I think we have to support our veterans. They are what keeps this country safe.
In what way you have aided veterans?
Well, I donate to the Wounded Warriors and to USO on a regular basis, and I think we have to support them.
Are you thankful to our veterans? Why?
Because they keep this country safe, and they've been through a lot for us.
Because they help serve in our country and they protect us.
What was your job or assignment? Did you enjoy your position?
What I did while I was in country was I took electronic devices and put them out in the jungle, and then we'd pick up movement.
Yes, I did enjoy my position as a supply clerk.
How did you stay in touch with your family?
Through that, the mail was. The big thing was getting care packages. Big packages of popcorn and cookies and stuff like that. That really meant a lot, meant a whole lot. And that's one of the reasons why I'm involved with the first CEB Adoption Committee. We support a battalion of Marines in Afghanistan, and we send them care packages, goodies, needs that they have, cookies and deodorant, things that they don't normally have out in the field.
I hardly get in touch with my family because I'm always away.
Amazing. Veterans Day is very important to us Americans. Thank you, veterans, for proudly defending our country. This is Raz, and I'll see you next time with another big story.
Teams will be competing against high school. Students must carry their ID to be admitted to any after-school events like athletics. Even at away games, students will not be permitted entrance without ID. Also, students should not go to any other school except schools who we are competing with.
Shadow Your Student Day is next Friday, where students will go about their regular schedule while parents follow their child from class to class. Parents will also have the opportunity to see what goes on at Tetzlaff Accelerated Learning Academy.
Tetzlaff finished the season with the La Palma Days Parade, where band finished first in their division and third overall net score. Color Guard finished second in their division, and assistant drum major John Ryan Bautista had a great run through with a score of 84 out of 100. Of the 24 high schools in attendance, Tetzlaff received a higher band score than 18 of them. Great job, Tetzlaff Trojans.
All right, Trojans, in today's action reaction segment, Isaac shares with us videos called Vines.
Hey Trojans, I am Isaac bringing you with this week's Vines by David Lopez. Check it out.
Oh yeah, I'm Rico. Pulled up to the scene with my green card missing. Baby, mop with me. You know Juan keeps the floor shiny and clean. To be like Juan, can you teach me how to garden? You know that all the neighbors love me. Every time I'm in the kitchen, I hear tortilla down, making quesadilla. Bueno?
I don't know who you are.
It's Juan.
I will find you.
It's not Juan.
Want to tell you my secret now?
Me?
I see dead people.
Dead people? No manches! Oh, it's nice filters. Yes! No manches, la migra!
Speak English?
Yes.
U.S. citizens?
Yes.
Your names?
Haha, those Vines are funny. In April 2013, Vine was the most downloaded app on the Apple App Store in the United States. It remains one of the most popular free apps in the iTunes App Store. Also, the name Vine was chosen because it's short for vignette. It's defined as a short impressionistic scene. Vignette is also the name of the photo filter offered by the signature Twitter app. That wraps up this week's Vines. I'm Isaac, and I'll be back with new Vines.
That's it for the play-by-play at Tetzlaff.
Check out our Facebook page at Live in 5 Show to follow up on our stories.
We'll be right back after the break.
Syrian rebels in Iran are currently paying citizens in Afghanistan to help in their latest war in Syria. These men used to fight with the Taliban against enemies in Afghanistan. Most of the men only want to help them fight because of the payments of about $500 a month that they would receive, while a few want to help fight against America. However, these men know little about wars that are happening in Syria. One of the citizens of Afghanistan said, quote, "For now, we don't have a lot of information about ISIS, but if we see them in Syria, we'll definitely sit with them, talk with them, and if our thoughts are similar, we can become friends," end quote.
3 American female teenagers went missing to join the terrorist group ISIS. They were found in Germany and were arrested before they could make it to Syria to join ISIS. They were 15 and 16-year-old girls from Denver, Colorado. Their plan was to fly to Frankfurt, Germany, and to travel to Turkey from there. They would take a plane to go to Syria, where ISIS is located. After they got back to America, the government searched their social media pages. The FBI is now in the process of questioning the girls. It is not known why the girls wanted to join ISIS.
A 6-pound giant rock of gold was discovered in the rugged mountains outside of San Francisco last month. After a group of hopeful miners went to work, they dug up this golden nugget worth $315,000 to $400,000. The nugget is on display in a San Francisco museum and is for sale. Gold experts say the nugget could be millions of years old. Time now to check in with Arnell on today's entertainment report. Good morning, Arnell.
Good morning, Caleb. The movie Paddington is about a young talking bear that travels to London in search of a new family. At Paddington Station, he meets a British boy who takes him in. Paddington isn't the perfect city bear. All he does is make a mess. Eager to find out what happens to the bear, catch this movie in theaters starting January 16th. Let's check out what's going on in the world of weather. Good morning, Sammy.
Good morning, Arnell. All right, Tetzlaff Trojans, it's time for the weather. In our area, it will be about 62 degrees. Moving more up, it'll be 30 degrees in Washington. All the way down in Florida, it'll be about 76 degrees. North Carolina, it'll be in the 60s. Moving more up all the way to Maine, it will be about 37. All right, now it's time for the 5-day forecast. All right, now it's time for the poll with Avery. Good morning, Avery. Sammy. Today we have Jarrell with us. Good morning.
Good morning, Avery.
Will you please do the 6-up poll for us?
Which branch of the military do you think is best? Navy, Marines, Air Force, Army, or Coast Guard?
Here's what our viewers said. Navy, because they provide support with naval warfare. Another viewer said Army, because they provide the biggest support than any other branch. We want to hear from you. Be sure to visit us online at livein5show to vote. Send your comments to #livein5poll or email us at webpoll@livein5show.com. And if it's good, we'll read it on the air. So, Joe, what do you think?
I think that the Navy is actually a pretty good, not a job, like a career to go to because my dad actually went to the Navy for like about 4 years, and I missed him. Actually, I hadn't seen him for a really long time. He fought for our country, and I'm good to see him now.
Now let's see what's going on in the world of sports. Thank you.
Thank you. Great answer, Jarrell. So yesterday in the NBA, the LA Lakers went up against the Memphis Grizzlies. The Lakers had many players scoring well, especially Kobe Bryant and Carlos Boozer. They both scored 48 points combined, but it just wasn't enough for the Lakers. Kobe Bryant also set history for the most missed field goals, passing John Havlicek. That game, he had 13,418. Grizzlies point guard Mike Conley scored 23 points and led the team to a victory over the Lakers 107-102. In other sporting news, former MLB All-Star Kevin Youkilis has officially retired after 10 seasons, including 2 World Series titles with the Boston Red Sox in 2005 and 2007. Youkilis was one of the best hitters in his baseball in his prime. From 2006 to 2009, he was masterful with a bat in his hands. Youkilis finished 3rd in the AL MVP voting in 2008. On the field, there were few hitters who could put together a better at-bat than Youkilis. When he was at full strength besides injuries, Kevin Youkilis said he was retiring because of family problems as well. He didn't want to keep moving his family from one state to another over and over again. Youkilis had won a Gold Glove Award in 2007 and a Hank Aaron Award in 2008. His career stats were a 2.281 batting average, with 150 home runs and 618 runs batted in. Kobe Bryant and LeBron James have been one of the biggest names in basketball for the last 10 years. Kobe's career's achievements are unrivaled against LeBron, but LeBron's current stats are unbeatable. Towards the whole league, now the question is who is the better player and who will have the best career overall. That wraps it up for sports. Time now to check it out to your daily 411.
Thank you, Christian. Today's 411 question is, what year was the Navy founded? 1775, 1780, 1785, or 1790? Take 5. The correct answer is 1775. The U.S. Navy is the Naval Warfare Service branch of the U.S. Armed Forces and one of the 7 uniformed services of the U.S.
A competitor in the Eastern Dakota Conference cross-country meet was hurt last month at North Dakota's Devil's Lake. The injured competitor, Danielle Lanois, just came back from the doctor saying, quote, "It happened instantly. I was just running along and I felt a little pop in my knee, and down I went," end quote. Apparently her knee buckled during her run. Many runners passed her by and didn't bother to stop. Another competitor, Melanie Bailey, was generous enough to stop and pick Danielle. Then they crossed the finish line together, and the two competitors are now friends. That wraps up the Daily Live and 5 show. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.
My heart continues to beat with every step we take. Kyoto to the bay, strolling so casually. With and the gave you another name. Switch up the